What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and there has been quite a few updates in regards to all of the leaked information that has been coming out surrounding Fallout 76. Now for those of you who don't know, I did actually make a video previously to this one that was going over all of that leaked info, and basically to summarize it, it was essentially leaked that it wasn't going to be your typical single player experience, and that it was going to have online survival-esque components inspired by games like Rust and DayZ. Now since then, it's kind of changed a bit, and there's also some more information that I do want to cover as well in regards to a supposed release date leak. And I just want to keep you guys updated on this game, but always bear in mind, right, this is leaked information. You know, it's not coming from Bethesda, so go into it with an open mind, don't go crazily expecting anything, but at the same time, keep it in the back of your head when they do announce stuff at E3, because all of this stuff is coming from credible sources who have leaked stuff in the past that has came true before. So let's jump straight into the video, right? So going back over some of the old stuff. So Jason Schreier from Kotaku, a guy who previously leaked a lot of Fallout 4 information like 2 years before Fallout 4 was even announced, basically put out an article on Kotaku talking about what he knows so far about Fallout 76. Within the article, again, like I mentioned in the beginning, he pretty much stated to not go into, the game expecting your traditional single player experience, and that it was going to be somewhat of an online survival RPG inspired by Rust and DayZ. Now ever since he put up that post on Kotaku, a bunch of the Fallout community have been blasting him about this. So to clear things up, he did put up a post on Reddit going into things in a little bit more detail. The Reddit post reads, "Hi, I'm Jason Schreier from Kotaku. I had forgotten how passionate the Fallout community can get. After I reported on Fallout 4's existence in 2013, people here first spent 2 years calling me a liar. And then, when it was confirmed, they just yelled at me for spoiling their surprise. But hey, I'm also a big fan of the series, and in fact, may or may not have just started replaying Fallout 4 on my PC in the wake of this week's news. I've seen a lot of rage and confusion and denial on this subreddit, so I just wanted to chime in and say a couple of things. One is that after publishing my story, I heard from a few other sources, in addition to the 3 mentioned in the article, corroborating that Fallout 76 is an online game. If you're really still in denial, I guess you can wait until June 10th, but hey, don't say I didn't tell you. The second thing is that I'm very optimistic about this game. The buzz I'm hearing, both first and second hand, is that it's really cool, interesting, and just as story focused as any other Bethesda Game Studios game. It might have multiplayer and base building, but hey, it's still a Fallout game. I don't want to drive hype for a game I haven't seen or played, but I also don't want people to be so close-minded that they spend the next 9 days freaking out every day on Reddit because the game isn't going to be like the last 3. I mean, how many of you remember when hardcore Fallout fans flipped their shit because Bethesda was making a first-person shooter? I think in retrospect, I shouldn't have tweeted that anyone expecting a traditional single-player Fallout will be very disappointed. Really, I should have said that they'll be very surprised. I wanted and still want to make sure people's expectations are calibrated accordingly. And then he gives a short version pretty much stating that yes, Fallout 76 is going to be a multiplayer RPG. No, that's not automatically a bad thing. And just to take away from this post, he is basically stating that he kind of worded things a little bit wrong, and that this game is still going to be as story focused and driven as any Bethesda Game Studios game, but it is still going to have multiplayer RPG elements added to it as well. Whether that means that there'll be a single player that you can play through, alone, away from the multiplayer side, or whether the game's going to be completely multiplayer and completely different, we don't know yet, and I guess we will have to wait and see on June the 10th. So that was the update there, from Jason Schreier going over all of that leak stuff. And now let's move into the potential release date information. So over on the UK version of Amazon, it was basically listed that Fallout 76 is set to be released on July the 31st. And this only popped up on the UK version of Amazon. If you went to the US version, it would basically give you placeholder dates of like 2019 or something. But on the UK version, it said this specifically. And what's interesting about this is that I do believe Rage 2 was also kind of leaked this way as well, so that does give this a hint of credibility as that Rage 2 stuff was actually true. But at the same time, this could very well be placeholder dates. I want you to bear that in mind, guys, right? Again, put this in the back of your head, you know, keep it there, just go into it with an open mind. This could potentially be a placeholder date, but at the same time, this could potentially be true. And another reason why I say that as well is that Todd Howard has came out on numerous occasions and stated that he wanted the gap between the reveal or announcement of a game and the release of a game to be short as possible. And they did that with Fallout 4. I mean, they revealed that, and then a couple of months later, you know, within that same year, they released the game. And that was like almost a first within the gaming community to be doing that. So the fact that he's came out and stated that he wants the gap to be smaller and smaller does give that, you know, option of July 31st a little bit more life. But again, take it as you will. I'm just here to update you guys on the information, and you guys can take it as you please. Either way, I think that's pretty much it for the information covered within this video. Again, just wanted to keep you guys updated with everything that is going on within the community surrounding this game in general. My next video will most likely be in like 8 or 7 days whenever that E3 coverage comes out surrounding the game, unless something else reveals or leaks that's worthy making a video of in the meantime. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this video today. Be sure to leave a like down below, and you will get a nice stack of pancakes delivered to your doorstep. Believe me, guys, it's 100% true. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.
Alert. Hostile remains at large.